Hello children, welcome to your science class. So, you all know we are learning chapter 12 electricity and circuits of your NCERT science textbook. I hope you all are following the concepts and understanding the activities we are learning till now. Like in every class, before we begin today's class, let's recall what we have learned in this chapter till now. In the introduction, we learned the importance and various purposes of electricity. We learned the design and parts of an electric cell and a torch bulb. We learned through an activity how a bulb is connected to an electric cell. And in the previous class, we understood what is an electric circuit and in what position of a circuit does the bulb glow. In today's class, we are going to learn about an electric switch. If you observe this image, you can remember this is a circuit we tried to understand in the previous class, where in the arrangement of torch bulb and an electric cell, if the base of the torch bulb touches the metal cap of the electric cell, it is in switch on position. And if we moved it away from the metal cap, if we moved the metal base of the torch bulb away from the metal cap of the electric cell, it is in switch off position. But this kind of switch is not applicable to all the electric devices, where we need to move the device to near and far from the electric cell, because we have complex design of electric appliances and electric devices. So, we can design the circuit by providing a switch to do the on and off activity. That too, we can make a switch and apply it to the circuit at home only to understand this concept. Let's see how. Let us learn making an electric switch through an activity. First, let us see what are the requirements for performing this activity. We require drawing pins we use to hold charts and paper on the board, and a safety pin or a paper clip made of some metal material, two wires with bare ends, small sheet of thermocol or wooden board for holding the switch, and of course a torch bulb to see it whether the switch is working. Means the work of the switch is when it is on, the bulb should glow, and when it is off, the bulb should not glow. That way we will learn that whether the switch is working or not. For that we need a torch bulb and an electric cell to provide electricity. So these are the requirements we require to perform the activity. In step 1, you will insert a drawing pin into the ring at one end of the safety pin, and you will fix it to a wooden board or a thermocol, as you can see in the image. Children, you all know at one end there is a small coil or a ring for the safety pin. So in the first step, what you will do is you will insert a drawing pin into that ring and you will fix it to a wooden board or a thermocol. And do not pin it so tightly that it cannot move. We need the safety pin to be rotated freely. So that's why pin it to the wooden board or thermocol gently. Now fix another drawing pin on the board or thermocol such that the rotating safety pin can touch the other drawing pin also. You can see that in the image. We will fix the other drawing pin near the safety pin, which is fixed to the wooden board or thermocol in such a way that the tip of the other end of the safety pin can touch another drawing pin we fixed to the wooden board. Tie the two wires to the pin before they are fixed to the board or thermocol. You can see in the image or the picture how it should be arranged. So this is the position or the arrangement of the safety pin and the drawing pins along with the wires, which will act as the switch for the circuit. Now what you will do is you will make a circuit by connecting an electric cell and a torch bulb along with the two wires which are connected with the switch. You can see the arrangement in the image here. So we have formed a complete circuit here. Now let us test whether the switch we attach it to the circuit is whether it is working or not. So after connecting the switch with an electric cell and a torch bulb, rotate the safety pin such that its free end touches the other drawing pin and try to keep it in that position and see the change. What change do we observe then? What change do we observe if the safety pin is allowed to touch both the drawing pins? What do you observe in the image? We observe that the bulb is glowing in such case. That means the switch is working and it is in switch on position. And if we try to move the safety pin away from touching both the drawing pins, that means it is only touching one drawing pin and the other free end of the safety pin is not touching the another drawing pin, then what change do we observe? Does the bulb glow? No, the bulb does not glow like we can see in the image. Yes? So if the safety pin touches both the drawing pins, or if it covers the gap between the drawing pins by making it to touch two of the drawing pins, then it is the switch. Then it is the position where the switch is said to be on. That is the switch on position. Here in the image you can see if the arrangement of the safety pin and the drawing pins along with the torch bulb and the electric cell in a circuit is arranged, then this switch will be acting as an switch on position for the circuit. In the switch on position, the circuit is complete as the material of the safety pin allows the current to pass through it. Then it results in the bulb to glow. So here you can see, that's why we ask the material of the safety pin or the paper clip to be of any metal, and that material will allow the current to pass through it. So then the circuit is complete and the bulb will glow. In the switch off position, that is when the safety pin is not in touch with the other drawing pin, the circuit is incomplete as there is a gap between the two drawing pins. So this results in the bulb to not glow due to an incomplete circuit. Here you can see the safety pin is not touching the other drawing pin. So there is a gap formed for the flow of current to pass through the circuit completely. That's why here the electric switch is in off position. So the definition of a switch is, it is a simple device that either breaks the circuit or completes the electric circuit. Switch is a simple device that either breaks the circuit or completes the electric circuit. An electric switch. That is the definition of an electric switch. The switches used at our homes for lighting of electric bulbs and other devices, the same principle applies there too, but their design is different and complex to fit the circuit for your homes. Now what you will do is, observe the image carefully. It is a homemade electric circuit with a switch. Try to build an electric circuit at your home under proper guidance, with proper help from any senior of your house, and under their guidance try to build a circuit, an electric circuit, to understand this concept very well. Here there is an image for you to easily understand how an electric circuit is made. This should be the arrangement. A diagram also is given here if you observe properly. Children, so that is about electric switch. Now I have few questions to ask. Why we are always asking you to remove the plastic covering of the wires at their ends? Why are we always using the bare ends of the wires to tie or to stick to any electric cell or a torch bulb? Why are the complex switches and switchboards at home are usually made of plastic? Can plastic conduct electricity? Then which substances are capable of conducting electricity? That we will learn in our next class. Thank you, children.